Hi, my name is Mike Ball. I'm a project manager and branding enthusiast at One Social Media, and I was recently fortunate enough to sit down with best-selling author Marty Neumeier, who wrote The Brand Gap, Zag, and The Designful Company. I got to pick his brain on a variety of topics, and here's one of his answers now. There's obviously the business strategy pushing them to do what they're doing, and then there's the customer experience. Why would you say it's important to link those two things? Because I don't know that they always think about that when they're going through the process of, the business strategy of finishing their goals. Like you said earlier, I need to get what I need to get done versus what's the customer getting out of this when it's all said and done, and what's their experience with the brand during the whole process.
Well, I think there's usually a very strong notion that we have to pay attention to our customers. I mean, every case I've seen, they actually really care about it, but it's still kind of abstract because usually the people at the top of the company, unless it's a startup, are pretty removed from customers. And the only thing they know about the customers are what the research tells them, like their research partners bring back stuff for them, and they go, I can't believe they would think that. In fact, research people, my company too, will bring back research about the employees of the company, and the CEO will say, I can't believe they think we don't have a vision. They know what the vision is. It's to be a $5 billion company in 3 years. What's wrong with them? And we would say, look, if they don't know that's your vision, you don't have a vision.
Right.
And plus, it's a pretty lousy vision. So why don't we work on that?
Yeah.
I think it's a huge problem. So I don't want to tell you that good companies have this they're all together and they're doing it exactly like it is in my book. If they were, there would be no use for my book. I mean, that's really why I wrote it, is to kind of introduce them to some new ideas.
Right. And I like that idea because a lot of what you write about does directly affect the customer experience, and that's essentially what matters if you want to keep your business in business in the long run. Because if they're not having a good experience, it doesn't matter how well you're executing your strategy because your strategy is not doing what it needs to do.
Yeah, I mean, customers drive companies. You can't have a company without customers.